This is it. NXT Mutiny. I know you've been anxious to see behind the scenes.
I wanted to make sure everything you told me was true.
Make sure? You're not doubting your decision, are you?
No, I'm not doubting my decision. I think we can do something really special here.
Exactly. And it's just like I was telling you, if we expand Mutiny and make it even stronger, we can reshape this company into what the industry deserves. With your former partner out of the way and fired from WWE, this is our chance.
The idea of expansion is what got me on board. And being an actual leader, not just a follower called in to do someone else's bidding. I always felt like he was treating me that way, regardless of the fact we were supposed to be equal partners. Even back when we were growing up.
Well, none of that is going to happen with us. You have a seat at the top here in Mutiny, right next to me, Bayley, and KO. We're all calling the shots. Together, there's nothing we can't do.
Speaking of calling the shots, I did have an idea. If we're really taking the reins here, we need to start aiming at the top. The board. Triple H.
I like the sound of that.
Let me loop you in on everything first. Now that we won Survivor Series, we have Raw, we have SmackDown, and we have WrestleMania. We have big plans for Mania, a celebration to really kick off our dominance.
You're just excited to finally main event.
Well, I'm certainly not unexcited by it, Bayley. Just like you're excited to actually be on the posters this year.
My face right in the center, baby. Make them look at me.
You take the night 1 poster. I'll take night 2.
Not sure where that leaves me, but we'll worry about that later. First, I think you owe the fans an explanation about why you chose to join Mutiny.
Looking forward to it. I got a lot to say. Everybody in the WWE Universe, or should I say, Mutiny Universe, is asking why I did what I did at Survivor Series. So I'm here to tell you why I made the choice to stand with the rebellion, so there can be no mistake about my intentions. Although this wasn't always the plan. I came into WWE to help someone I cared about stopping Mutiny, to hold back the tide. But then, I found out that the tide was inevitable. I remember the first time I heard Mutiny's mission. I didn't get it at first, but I kept listening. It was like an itch I couldn't scratch, a bell that wouldn't be silenced. And before Survivor Series, I realized why that bell was ringing. It was telling me that Mutiny offered everything I've ever wanted in this business, in WWE, or anywhere. A chance to elevate the worthy and dispose of the rest. That's when I approached Punk. I made my choice because I saw what the future of WWE really is. Survival of the fittest. And the fittest have proven who they are. I know everyone thinks I'm just a comedy act, that I'm not serious, or maybe that I don't care. And I don't blame them. I've encouraged that sometimes with how I've acted. But it was time to step up and take matters into my own hands. That's the kind of attitude you'll be seeing from me now that I'm standing on the right side of history. I'm excited to show you that new attitude on the debut episode of Raw Mutiny, when I challenge for the NXT Women's Championship. An NXT title match on the first ever Raw Mutiny? Feels pretty can't miss to me.
I can't believe this. This woman was brought into WWE to fight Mutiny?
It's funny what handing someone a title match on a silver platter will buy.
The smug look on that woman's face says everything you need to know about this gift of a title match. Champion Io Sky with a title defense out of nowhere.
Io Sky must be a true believer if she's not angry about having to put her title on the line. A woman who calls Rey Mysterio her inspiration, she is well on her way to becoming the Rey of the women's division.
unconventional. One of Mutiny's leaders basically gave themselves a title.
I can't wait for my contract to expire. This is painful.
It's the hero we've been waiting for. They're back.
And the champion has no idea.
This is payback for Survivor Series.
They're getting out of Dodge before Mutiny shows up.
Maybe there's hope after all.
We thought WWE was dead and gone after Survivor Series, but it seems like there's still a pulse.
I hope you're right, Cole, but I fear what retaliation the new champion is capable of.
My ex-partner already had their chance to talk to the Mutiny Universe. Now, it's my turn. I talk, you listen. Because the only thing you made clear was how much of a coward you are. You came in with the best intentions? Does that even matter after what you did? And I don't even believe you anyway. You say you slowly came around to Mutiny's mission, and maybe that's true. But I see Mutiny's mission for what it really is. A selfish attempt to put yourself first and steal what you can't earn. I should have never pulled you in from MMA. You don't deserve WWE. That's why I'm going to make sure I save it from you. Your old buddy taking you out on the very first episode of Raw Mutiny? Not the best look.
Really? You had to be expecting some sort of retaliation after Survivor Series.
Yes, but you put an even bigger target on your back by going after the NXT Women's Championship right away.
You said you were on board with me calling my shot, remember? Besides, who would be a better champion anyway? Got someone else in mind?
It's not about who I have in mind. It's about who's the best in the ring. Mutiny doesn't anoint champions, just like we don't crown first draft picks or make anyone grab a dumb brass ring. Not with me in charge.
Then why did you put yourself in the main event of WrestleMania? Maybe a bit hypocritical. Besides, we're in charge. We need to think bigger. If you really believe in breaking down the establishment, we need to do what I said. It's time to take out Triple H.
We can't do that.
Why not?
It's not a smart move.
Do I have a voice here or not, Punk?
You do have a voice, but you don't have the full picture. Triple H has been working with us from the beginning.
What?
Listen, I trust you. That's why I'm telling you this. BAYLEY and KO don't even know.
When did this start?
When I came back to WWE, my conversation with Hunter back then, it wasn't about mending fences. It was about breaking down walls. Triple H has been wanting to shake things up for a while now. Sometimes, it just takes some time to put a plan into motion. And what better way to leverage the brand he helped build?
So everyone who was accusing Triple H of working with me was right all along?
Yes, but they don't even know that. Nobody does. It's better with Hunter as our silent partner. He can do more that way. So that's how it needs to stay. Listen, I know this is a lot, but we need to focus on taking care of your former partner. We should team up to get rid of him once and for all. BAYLEY's been itching to get back into action. I think she should be a part of this. I'll announce it on social media.
You know what? Not BAYLEY. KO.
Really? Your call. Despite everything that happened after, you becoming our new champion was a great night for me.
You're damn right it was. We're just getting started.
Well, if it isn't our new champion, congratulations. And what a rude clapback after the fact. Your old partner's clearly jealous.
Thanks.
You seem distracted. Championship pressure already getting to your head?
We just got some interesting news. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Shoot.
Did you ever believe any of this nonsense that Punk is spouting? Or did you see through him from the beginning?
What do you mean?
Wait, you're not a true believer of Punk's voice of the voiceless nonsense, are you? It sounds great, but he's clearly in it for the power. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just wish he would be honest about it.
I see what you're doing, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm in the same boat as you and just asking questions. Like, what do you think Punk's ending is?
If I get to dominate the women's division and crush dummies along the way, then who cares?
Interesting. Well, turns out I have a chance for you to crush some dummies. We're teaming up to take down my former partner, and I asked Punk to put you in the match.
Looking forward to it. Another well-deserved victory. Kind of annoyed I wasn't in the match, though.
I don't blame you. Punk was insistent that it be KO instead of you. You know you were matchless. I pushed back, but Punk finally told me that Triple H was the one who wanted KO in the match.
Triple H? Why would he care? And why would Punk listen to him?
Wait, I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Okay, I have something to say. Punk confessed the truth to me. He's been working for Hunter the whole time.
What? Was this whole thing some sort of game for them? Why didn't they tell me?
I don't know. Seems like a power grab. For both of them. I was angry when I found out, but I can't imagine how you feel hearing it like this. When I joined Mutiny, I thought it was for the greater good. But now we've traded one master for two others.
Punk and Triple H.
Yeah, they're even making me take on my former partner in a singles match. They're saying it's best for business.
But he should be gone. You just beat them.
I know, but we're powerless.
Unless
what?
I'm thinking I should talk to KO. Maybe it's time we take matters into our own hands. That's what you said when you joined Mutiny, right?
It was.
Thank you for trusting me.
Of course. I'm not like Punk. And just make sure you tell KO to keep all of this between us, especially the Triple H part.
I got you.
With the gloating, typical Mutiny.
For better or worse, these are now the individuals who control what's left. WWE. What the hell?
What is happening?
It's a mutiny! A mutiny! They've turned on Punk!
Why? He's the leader.
I think you mean was. It looks like he's been replaced by the NXT Women's Champion. Look at Punk's face. That's pure shock and hatred right there. But Mutiny's new leader doesn't give a damn. Go to sleep on Punk.
This Hell in a Cell match may be over, but CM Punk is entering his own personal hell.
And there's no way out for Punk, for any of us.
Remember what I said a few weeks ago about survival of the fittest? CM Punk was not fit to lead this mutiny. Punk, you were keeping one too many secrets. You don't keep secrets from your allies. You just learned that lesson the hard way. You were right that it was time for a mutiny in WWE. But you were never the one to lead it. You lacked the vision and conviction to go far enough. All you really cared about was getting your WrestleMania main event. So simple-minded and small. But that all changes now. This year, there will be no WrestleMania. Out with the old and in with the new. Say goodbye to the showcase of the immortals. It's time for Mutiny Mania! CM Punk, you won't be in the main event. You won't be on the card. Matter of fact, you won't be on any card in any promotion once I'm done with you. I've taken control. And I won't make the same mistakes that you did, Punk. I won't be as lenient. And I won't keep your secrets. So stay tuned, Mutiny Universe. After I'm done with him, I am going to reveal the truth that CM Punk has been hiding from you this whole time. Then, it will be game over. Watching you hit Punk with his own moves felt so good. Therapeutic.
It was even better doing it. And now we're ready to finally make this our own.
You were right. Punk was holding us back, and most of Mutiny agrees.
After I beat Punk, the rest of them will come along. If not, they're gone.
Like you said, non-compliance will not be tolerated.
I need you two to have my back out there. Triple H knows we're about to reveal that he was behind Mutiny, so he'll do anything to stop us.
Understood.
And you won't forget your end of the deal?
I'm honest about what I want. Power, championships, maybe even a certain amount of chaos. But the two of you get first pick of everything I don't want. We don't have to fake any of this convoluted, equitable nonsense that Punk preached.
Now that's refreshing.
CM Punk has been defeated, and Mutiny has a new and even more treacherous leader.
I'm not sure how long it's going to be at WWE if this continues.
I agree. We are in trouble here. Thank you. Paul Triple H Levesque is here to put a stop to this.
Look at the fear in the Mutiny leader's eyes.
I don't think they're scared one bit, Saxton.
Bayley and KO from behind. They're attacking Triple H.
We saw the mock fear on their leader's face. This was a trap from the beginning.
Wait a second. Look who it is.
He's here. The Rock is here. Finally. I never thought I'd see today the great one backed up Triple H, but here we are, and I'm so grateful. Mutiny is going to regret activating the final boss.
It looks like they already do.
There have been rumors for quite some time about my alleged involvement in Mutiny. Today I would like to put those rumors to rest, because they are true. I did work with CM Punk in Mutiny because I saw the need for change in WWE. I thought NXT, the brand I started, was the perfect place to launch this movement. Unfortunately, I now know this was a mistake. Punk unleashed a monster. I can't change the decisions that I made in the past, but I know what needs to happen now. Any group that renames our shows, rebrands WrestleMania, and puts the pursuit of power ahead of what is best for business is not the future of WWE. So, to the new leader of Mutiny, I've already hung up my boots. So I'm not gonna step in that ring and beat the hell out of you myself, which is bad news for you. See, every game has its final boss. So at the first and last Mutiny Mania, you are going one-on-one with the Great One. And The Rock is going to lay the smackdown on you. Not the Mutiny smackdown, the WWE smackdown. Because we are taking back what's ours. There's only one question left for me to ask. Are you ready?
Wow! Triple H! Look who decided to step out of the shadows. I thought I was going to get to expose you, but I guess you wanted to control your narrative, you sopping sack of has-been! And to bring you and The Rock together? They say time heals all wounds, but I think it was me and Mutiny. So sweet the two of you patched up your differences so that he can try to do what you can't in the ring. Honestly, it saves me time. Because I'm not stopping with you. I'm going to take down The Rock, then the board, then everything and everyone associated with what used to be WWE. Until I've dismantled it piece by piece. You may have lost perspective looking down from your gilded tower. But the only difference between us is that I don't pretend to care about everyone else. You hid your ambition under doing what's best for business. I don't hide my corruption or lie about what I'm truly after. Power. You want your little movie star to destroy me? Fine. Send your final minion to Mutiny's biggest night of the year. I'll fight the final boss at Mutiny Mania for your job and control of the company. The rise of Mutiny was just the beginning. The complete demolition of WWE is the natural end. Those Unity Championships look good. I told you I'd take care of you. You collected all the old WWE titles too, right?
We did. Managed to round up the whole pile of them.
Perfect. They'll melt down nicely for scrap. Is everything ready for the main event?
Absolutely. Everything at Mutiny Mania is going better than we could have imagined.
The Mutiny Universe is loving it.
Good. You haven't heard any chatter from CM Punk, have you? I can deal with The Rock and Triple H, but I have no idea who this other surprise is.
It doesn't matter who it is. You're ready for anyone.
This is your night.
You're damn right it is.
Hi, remember me? Troy Simkin?
Unfortunately.
Any chance that Mutiny needs a producer? Not only do I need a job, I have no scruples about performing any task.
You don't have the stomach, Simpkin.
Oh, you'd be surprised at my absolute lack of morality. In fact, as a show of goodwill, or in your case, nastiness, I've taken the liberty of preparing an extra special Mutiny Mania entrance. One befitting someone of your stature. If you'd like to use it, that is.
All right, Troy. Let's see what you cooked up.
Fantastic! Do I have a job then?
Maybe. I'll get back to you once I take care of these two old men.
There's only one roadblock standing between this woman and complete domination.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, New York, the NXT Women's Champion, Dangerous Deanna.
There's no question about the symbolism of this woman destroying that throne.
Mind games, Saxton, but I don't think they're going to work on the final boss.
This no-good snake broke an empty throne. She's about to find out that The Rock is a little harder to beat. It's the final boss, The Rock, here to save this company.
And her opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
Did you ever think you'd see the day that Triple H would be in The Rock's corner?
Absolutely not, Byron, but I never thought I'd see a threat to WWE big enough to bring them together either. The final boss hopes to put the final nail in Mutiny's coffin. And here we go, the final battle with the final boss has begun, and hopefully the first and last. Mutiny Mania.
The Rock isn't just fighting for control of WWE. He is our last chance to save the legacy of our entire sport.
The entire WWE Universe has bent the knee to Mutiny's new leader, and only the final boss is left to stop her.
Pull net slam!
Oh, hip drop to the gut!
Maneuvers out of the way. A heel hook locked in. You can almost hear the opponents yelling in agony. Ah, foot just stomping down. And, oh, that was low. Yeah, talk about a desperate attempt to stay in this thing.
You take the high road, Saxton, I'll take the low road. I guarantee I'll reach the destination before you do. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring. He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street. Oh, kendo stick right to the head.
What now?
Belly stop.
Oh. Boom. Knee strike. WWE, he is our last chance. Here we go. It's popping off. Ooh. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken up.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Boom. Who will break first? That is the question. Listen to this crowd driving these competitors to leave everything out in the ring. Oh, gee. back from the dead. Every time Mutiny's leader tries to get her former partner out of the picture, he finds a way back to haunt her.
This must be The Rock's special guest that he teased. The final boss is pulling out all the stops. Scoreboard applied to put this one away. Oh, just inches, millimeters from a 3 count.
Oh, so close.
Behind.
It's demoralizing to see The Rock in trouble here. The Rock is not looking good here.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Uh-oh. About to hit.
Rock got it. I think it's over.
Here it is.
Now the pin. Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
Escaping that pin must have taken almost everything she's got.
Well worth it. Look how frustrated her opponent is.
That usually finishes most men. The Rock has to be frustrated, not getting the fall. Oh, and it's reversed.
Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Sleeper holds in. He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
Up on the shoulders. Down in a hurry.
Uh-oh, something big is coming.
Lifted way up. That'll jam your tailbone.
This beating is taking its toll on her.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut. And a clothesline.
Can that finish The Rock off?
Makes a cover. Shoulder up before 3.
And to borrow an old catchphrase, The Rock says, not yet.
But if we see one more devastating move again, this can be over soon. Being placed in the corner here. Playing him on the top rope. Turns that in his favor.
Waistlock applied, but their opponent
from the opposition.
Now positioned out of the top rope.
Oh, no. Better make reservations at the local medical facility.
Superplex from the top.
Like they say, what goes up must come down, and that was a long way down. Rising to a vulnerable position.
She dodges out of the way.
Just ejected from the ring.
Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here.
These attacks taking their toll on her a little.
You can almost feel the intensity coming from The Rock on that attack.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Got them off their feet here.
Up and over, all the way to the floor.
I don't know what you're thinking when you're throwing it from the top.
You gotta be kidding me!
No matter who you are, when you crashed on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Ooh.
Oh, that spear.
Interceptor, Cole.
Going in for the win here.
Fights out at 2.
This is going to go down to who wants it more. She's amped and ready to show she's not one to be messed with.
Oh, no! Stun gun! Lands a timely reversal. hip attack. What impact. And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Getting deeper and deeper into this match. Really starting to feel the pressure here.
Making way towards the top rope.
From the top. Splash.
Oh, no. Eyes on the target.
He answers right back.
There it is. The Rock got all of it.
There's two. She kicks out. I don't believe it.
Oh, I thought that was game over.
Pure guts to kick out there. Guys, even The Rock can't believe it. He thought that was that. Now the Brahma Bull is left searching for answers.
Cover, cover, cover.
Two. I can't believe it. Is the final boss really defeated?
But surely Triple H must have a plan.
Triple H isn't coming to save The Rock, Byron. No one's coming to save him. Or us.
It's really over then. Mutiny Mania has decided the future and WWE.
It's all mutiny, Saxton. Now we better pay some respect to our new overlord if we want our checks to clear. All hail mutiny.
All hail Mutiny.